So the version of you that knows exactly what to do is never far away. It's always inside of you. Every step of the way, throughout your whole journey, when you feel lost, when you feel confused, when you feel sad, when you feel hurt, the answers are always inside of you. It's just that we don't learn that until we do. So now is the time where I want you all to recognize that everything that you need is inside of you. You don't have to look outside of yourself for it. It's all inside of you. Now this is good news because you don't have to look too far. If it's inside of you, you don't have to buy anything. You don't really have to ask anybody anything. I mean, in the beginning stages you might have some questions, and that's normal. But once you know and understand, you won't need anything else but you. You won't need anything else but you. And that's the beauty of feeling confident in oneself and learning from things that happen in your life instead of running away from them. When you choose to learn, you save yourself. When you choose to ignore, you harm yourself. So where are you right now? Honestly, when you speak to yourself now, nobody hears you but you, okay? So don't be shy to be truthful, because this is going to help you. Ask yourself, am I running away? Am I trying to get away from things that are disturbing me, that have happened and that are going on right now? Or am I looking within to see what I can do about it? Or am I doing research to see how I can correct the problem that is within me? If you find that you are someone who is ignoring the tough things in your life that you need to address, then just know that you will continue to be stressed if you allow yourself to keep doing that. And realize how I said if. So that means if you do not take that route, it's better for you, even though it's challenging. But love takes time. Things that are good take time. Like, you know, when something when something takes time, it's also sweeter when you receive it. It's so much more better because you welcome it with open arms. But the reason being is because you waited for so long. So it's almost like it becomes a gift to you, and it's something that you put a lot of work into. So you cherish it so much more, and it has a bigger value and a bigger purpose in your life, because things that take a long time to create is like nurturing a baby. And many love babies, some people don't, but for those who do, you know how precious a baby is, and you want the baby to be good. Like, you know, you want the baby to be okay, clean, happy, healthy. And that's the same way it is when it comes to aspects of your life. You want aspects of your life to be clean, happy, and healthy. So anything that is muddied up with dirt from the past that's just weighing down that aspect of you, it needs to be looked at, evaluated, cleaned up, shined down, polished, okay? Make it just, I heard Earl shine, okay? Just make it beautiful. And who's going to reap the reward from this beauty? You, of course, as well as those around you, because a part of you that is broken and feels a sense of emptiness and confusion, it will feel that no more, because you will have shown Spirit, shown God that you're able to go into your shadow, to, I heard, get down with the cleaning products. Okay, so it's just really you really looking at yourself and making the changes to certain aspects of your life that have been very tumultuous for you. And you take ownership of your life. It's your life. Take ownership of it. Say, this is mine. I'm going to fix it. That's like, imagine, okay, think about this. You give someone something. Okay, say you have a centerpiece in your home on your table, and it's a beautiful glass centerpiece of a peacock. Just because I have a feather in my head, a peacock feather, made me think of a peacock. So you let them borrow it because they're having some type of extravagant party with their people. I don't know. And they bring it back to you and it's broken, right? That's what happens when we give too much of ourselves to someone else. to many someone else's. Okay, we give too much of ourselves to others that don't value us and don't take heed to caring for what the part of us that we gave them, or just caring for us in general. They break up what we've given to them and then give it back to us to deal with. And is that right? No. So if you don't look into your shadow, that's the same thing you're doing to yourself, really. Okay, that's like something happened in the past that, even though you didn't necessarily have to do the breaking, however, it was broken, a part of you was broken in some way in the past. But being that this is your life, it is up to you to take that accountability, look at it, clean it up, and be prepared to maintain healing in that area so that you can fill the void that you felt for all your life from being hurt and staying in the victim mindset for so long. Spirit wants you to get out of that victim mentality, because it doesn't help you in any way. It doesn't help you. It just harms you. It just makes you angry. It makes you resentful. It makes your heart heavy, and it also makes you repel real love. Anytime a good person comes around you, you'll push them away because you're afraid of being hurt again. And when you have so much love, you're prepared for another heartbreak, even though you know it hurts. You're prepared for it because you know what it is and you know what it means and you know how to get through it this time. Because just because you've healed doesn't mean that it's not possible for someone to step into your life and break your heart again. You know, that's another thing, and that's a tough truth, a tough concept to accept, because it's either you're going to accept that and continue to live life and just live and do whatever you choose to do when it comes to relationships, or you're going to close yourself off and you're just never going to talk to anybody again because you're afraid of being hurt again. Is that really how you want to live? You want to live without really living? Or are you willing to acknowledge the fact that sometimes you don't learn that someone is going, or that someone could break your heart until later, or you never think that someone could break your heart until they do, and then it hurts and then you have to get over it. You know, it's a whole process, yes. But Spirit doesn't want you to just stop living for that reason. Allow yourself to live and feel and go and move. And if you've gotten your heart broken before and you're loving on yourself now more than you did before, then if something happens where someone breaks your heart, you'll know how to heal yourself faster. You'll know what it takes to get over it, you know. But Spirit just does not want you to stop living. Your life is a gift. So allow yourself to enjoy the gift that you've been given. You know, enjoy it. Too many of us get stuck not enjoying our life. And that just has to stop. Okay, I have a flower here. What else? It has 3 petals. So that's giving community, you know, friendship, partnership, business, balance with the flamingo, balancing relationships, balancing your emotions is what Spirit wants to mention as very important. Okay. And when you're able to do this, your star power will be able to show. And if someone does hurt you, you're just gonna say pluck them real quick. And then instead of being hurt about it for so long, you're just going to understand where that person is at, and eventually you'll meet another star like you. See? Then 2 stars meet. So yes, you've gotten your heart broken before. You did, you know, feel down in the dumps and feel like you were never gonna be able to work anything out with anybody. And then you may have gotten into another relationship and it happened again. Yeah, that's possible. However, the goal is to know how to move through it, know how to navigate, know how to use your GPS, your compass, all these good little spiritual abilities that we have within us. You know how to use them, and you will be able to coach yourself out of feeling bad, because you're going to be like, this person hurt me. Why am I even still thinking about them? You know? And it's not, you don't allow yourself to stay in pain for so long when you know you don't have to. So you, throughout all of these mishaps in life, you continue to clean yourself off from the pain of the past, grow from it, still be open to building partnerships and relationships, and then be balanced at the same time. Balance not only your emotions, but allow yourself to express yourself freely so that you magnetize individuals that are more in alignment with your frequency. Okay? What else, Spirit? I heard all of this was meant to be. And then this is giving, I just heard 2 stars aligned. You can't meet someone that is a star like you until you find your star inside. When you are able to activate the star inside of you, and you recognize that you're a star and you love yourself, eventually you will find another star that is just like you. It's almost like you guys are going to be like twins, because you're going to find so many similarities between the two of you. You're going to have, you could even finish each other's sentences. Like, that's how bound you are to each other's like soul. And I find it like crazy to think that we have this type of connection with multiple individuals that we never met before. And just to think about that, it really solidifies the fact that we really are connected. Like, we really are connected. Because we could have a whole concept of what we believe to be the best way to live in life. And there could be someone across the world, or maybe in the same town as you, or maybe in a different state. But the point is that when you meet this person, it's going to be like you've always known them for your whole entire life, because you're going to realize things that you say, they say, things they say, you say, you know, like, wow. Okay. You know, and then you're going to really, it's really going to hit you that everything that happened was a lesson for me to be ready for this beautiful person in front of me. You see? And then that's when you can actually finally become mature enough to be thankful for the pain, because it teaches you how to be ready for the blessing. If you're not ready for the blessing, you'll lose it. You'll abuse it. You start arguing with the person that's supposed to be the love of your life, because you don't even know any better, because sometimes we meet the person that's the perfect person at the wrong time. And then we mess it up, or they mess it up, because we haven't learned enough yet. So that's why learning and knowledge and understanding and learning from your experiences instead of ignoring them is so powerful. And this is why Spirit is bringing up this topic. So I hope this message helps you, my honey roses. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. Everything you do, do it with love. Always remember that the creator is in you and the magic is too, because you're magic. Much love to you. I'll see you in the next video.